Alright, Mage, it's my turn to read cards.
Okay.
Alright. Seafloor Gateway. 3 mana. Draw a mech. Reduce the cost of mechs in your hand by 1. Ooh, this is palm reading. But for mechs.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like there's a lot of mech mage synergy,
Yeah,
right?
so, I mean, palm reading is not great in a very high, hyper tempo deck, which Mech Mage used to be. I don't know what Mech Mage is going to be, but, this card is just powerful, right? Draw a mech, reduce the cost of mechs in your hand by 1. It has to be powerful. I don't know if Mech Mage is going to... Maybe Mech Mage is a meme and the card is complete trash, but the card itself is a 3 for sure. Is palm reading a 3 or a 4?
Palm
This
reading's
is
a
worse
4.
than palm reading.
Palm reading's a
But this is
4.
worse than palm reading because,
Yeah.
mechs are not good spells. So
Well,
I'd give
also it's like palm reading is you're more likely to not do anything and discount a big hand. Where if you're a tempo deck, you want to be playing 1-drop, playing a 2-drop kind of thing, you know. So there's more of an opportunity cost to playing a draw card on 3 kind of thing. But I think it's a 3. Like
Yeah.
if you're a mech deck, if a mech mage exists, this card will see play. You know.
Yeah. That was a 2 of in every Mech Mage deck for sure.
And Trench Surveyor, Reg, if it's a mech, draw it. I think it's a 3. If Mech Mage is a thing, this will see play.
Oh yeah, this is it's good. It's like 2 mana 3/2 or 2/3. My draw card is it's always if it works.
I gotta remember to let you lead.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Yeah. Wait. I'll give it a 3 as well, I guess. All right, next one. Ooh, 4 mana, 2/5 Spite Lash Siren. After you play a Naga, refresh 2 mana crystals, then switch to spell. So this one is super interesting. And after the spell, it switches back to Naga and then spell and Naga. So in a world when you have infinite 2 mana Nagas and infinite 2 mana spells, you can play indefinitely because you always refresh enough mana.
Wait, but how am I gonna do that? Like, I need 6 mana to play this, so I can play a bunch of crappy 2 mana Nagas and 2 mana spells.
I mean, you can play a 0 mana Naga and then you refresh 2 mana.
Oh, no, it's refresh. It's not gain 2 mana. So I play this. I don't get the 2 mana from this, right? Like,
no, you don't. But you play that, and then you could play a 0 mana Naga if there's such a thing, or a 1 mana Naga. So it would be a 5 mana play.
Is there a 0 mana neutral Naga?
Probably not. But there's probably
let me look. I'm going ahead. Yeah, there's no 0 mana neutral Naga.
Oh, is there no 1 mana neutral Naga?
Yeah, there's 1 mana neutral Naga. It's somewhere there. I missed it, but
okay.
I'm not a believer.
Yeah, there are. They're Naga Giant. Cost 1 less for each mana you spend on spells this game. It starts at 20, but if you cast 20 mana worth of spell that game, then the Naga Giant is free.
Oh, so when I'm at 12 mana, I can make a giant board really efficiently. That's in a world where there's board clears. Not impressed.
You're not impressed by this?
No.
I think it's gonna be good. I think at some point this card is gonna break the game. It's gonna get nerfed.
I'm gonna go the opposite. Let's go what?
This is my first 4.
Okay.
I don't believe in the 4, but
I have a prejudice against 4 mana cards. They always suck. Everybody thinks, oh, I'm not gonna play a 4 mana 2/5. Like, it's looking for big apology. All right. Anyways, all right. Chat. I'm gonna make chat make an apology video to me for Naga Siren specifically. All right. So
yeah, I give it a 4, and I think it's the best card we've seen so far.
Okay. All right. Well, Wildpaw Cavern sucks. I didn't say Wildpaw Cavern sucks. I don't think. I like that one. And that card's actually just marginal.
Okay. Next card. Volcanomancy. 2 mana. Choose a minion. When it dies, deal 3 damage to all other minions. No matter if it's good or not, I love that card.
And people say you could do it with a lifesteal minion, and then you have Rena.
Yeah, and you can do it with an opponent's minion. So you don't need to play minions. So you just you do that on their 1/1 and then you ping it.
If they have the opposite of lifesteal, then you can have them kill themselves.
True.
That becomes a card. So
but yeah, that's true. You can do it on life. Are there any lifesteal minions in Mage or Neutral? I don't think so. But
There's got to be neutral lifesteal minions, right?
there hasn't
Oh
been
wait.
neutral
Oh,
lifesteal.
let me see the core. I'm looking at chat. Any neutral minions in life in standard?
But lifesteal, I'd be surprised because I think there was none. I don't see why this would work with lifesteal. Oh yeah,
No,
it
because
would.
the minion does the damage. So, right? Wait, it doesn't work with lifesteal? They confirmed that?
Oh
Then, well, then this is. I'm gonna lower my rating of this card. If it works with lifesteal, I'm giving it at least a 3. The minion
so
doesn't do the damage. Well, then that's lame.
people are saying it's worse than Fire Sale.
Is it? I'm not sure. Oh. It's still kind of cool. I'll give it a 2. So
Yeah,
that's the coward's way out. So, all right.
I'll give it a 3 because it's 2-mana spell and there's the Naga.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you could make a big board, give one of your Nagas this, kill it off, and clear your whole board. It's gonna be great. So
Yeah. I mean, you need to start. It's like a skipper turn, yeah. You know, you need to start by clearing their board before you make.
oh, I see. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Commander Savara.
Was the card a legendary? It's not a legendary, so you play 2 of those. Yeah, it's insane. It's like skipper. Okay, next card. Commander Sivara, 4-mana, 3/5. Battle Cry. If you've cast 3 spell while holding this, add those spells back to your hand. So
It's a lot of value.
It's a lot of value. I don't know if Mage loses card draw, because I feel like this is probably worse than card draw. Like, you have to have been holding it, so it's like you want to keep it, and then you play tempo spells so that you can get tempo spells back and have enough value, I guess.
Like,
So it's like a card you just
I'm
keep
playing
in
this
the
card on like turn 9. You know.
Oh, I was thinking of like going like first flame, second
Oh,
flame,
that's true. Yeah.
freeze, and playing that on 4 and getting, a lot of.
What if you
Like,
cast 4 spells? How does it choose the first 3 spells you got?
Oh, that's a good question.
Anyone know?
Oh, taking a coin back is also good.
The first 3. Oh, you get coin back. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a solid card. There's no like huge combo you can do with that.
Oh,
Like,
why do I need more ignites? You only need 1 ignite to win the game.
yeah, one ignite is more than hot streak.
I just don't believe in 4-mana cards unless they're OP. I'm giving this a 1. So
Oh, okay. I'll give it a 3. Damn.
yeah, I've learned 4-mana cards are like have to be like because like crap. What's the 4-mana 3/3 that like is Kazakus? Not Kazakusan.
Yeah,
What's it?
Kazakus.
Yeah, dude. Like he's not even seeing play anymore. All right, because I ran him in the Beast Druid back in the day. He was one of the worst cards. 4-mana cards suck. So, anyways.
Oh yeah, but it's not a 4-mana card. It's like a 4-mana setup for a 5-mana play.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm going with terrible. So,
Yeah.
all right, Mecha
Okay.
Shark. You go ahead.
3-mana, 4/3. It's a mech. After you summon a mech, deal 3 damage randomly split among all enemies. So this is like. Oh, so this is good with the card with palm reading because you want to hold this back. Oh, this is like a. Like you get 2 of those. It's like Flamewaker, but better, and you have palm reading.
Is there like Tiny Fin Mech Edition?
I mean, you don't need it because you play palm reading for mechs.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Looker. Hello. Yeah.
Well, let's go with what's it for? Is the Chad move? So I'm gonna give this a 4. So
I give that a 3.
so,
I give every mage card a 3. So you give that a 4.
yeah,
My mage evaluation so far is 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3.
Let's see what I got 1, 1. Yeah, people 1 and 4. So yeah, but I have some 3s. So yeah.
Mage looks kind of insane. All right. Gifts of Ashura. 2 mana mage card, arcane spell. Draw a card. If you played a Naga while holding this, do it again. So this is okay. This with the 4 mana Naga card. You play a Naga, rush
Oh.
2 mana, and you draw 2 cards. Okay, this is another 3. This is another like straight 3, and I'm not even like.
This is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to evaluate the 4 mana 2/5 when I don't know about this card, you know? But that being said, I'm still keeping my 1 rating. So,
Damn.
but I'll give this a 3. I'll give this a 3. 2 mana, like this 2 mana draw 2 is pretty. It's not that hard to do if you have a Naga based deck. So
Yeah.
seems good.
Okay, Naga, Tempo Mage, and Mech Mage to me are gonna be like good on the first day, and then they're gonna fall off when everything is out luck and.
All luck returns. They'll maybe they'll I don't even they'll nerf Rod to 6 mana.
Yeah.
So
About time to nerf Rod to 6 mana.
yeah.
Okay, next card, Gaia the Tectonic. Honestly, if Rod was 6 mana, you would still play it in the deck, probably.
Maybe. Oh, I call it there's always the least path. Like there's so much incentives to OTK in the game right now. So there's always like just whatever's the most efficient OTK out there.
Yeah. Okay, so 8 mana Colossal Minion. It's a mech. So 8 mana 5/7. After a friendly mech attacks, gain 1 damage to deal 1 damage to all enemies, including face. And then it summons 2/3 mechs with rush. As a colossal. So it's like it summons that with it. And it deals the 1 damage to all enemies for also every mech that was still on board from the previous turn. So this pretty much deals a bunch of damage. Deals a bunch of damage face, clears the board, and grabs the board. For 8 mana. So it is
expensive,
for 7 mana probably, because palm reading. I mean, you play that in your Mech Mage, right? You're not gonna not play that in your Mech Mage, right?
It could be like remember that Paladin guy that everyone thought was gonna be OP with your secrets for Secret Paladin that ended up being bad, but I don't know.
Wait, which one?
The 5 mana summon a 3/3 for every secret you have, but you make your secrets
Oh
go
no,
away.
wait. I never said that card was gonna be good.
Well, no, you didn't. No, I'm not saying, but other people thought.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I thought, when I saw that card, I was like, secrets are better than 3/3s, and I rated it 1.
Yeah. But turn double 6 for palm. I mean, okay, you play this, you get 2 1 mana sharks. I don't know. This card's just fun though, you know. I'm gonna give it a 3 for style. You know, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna think about the fact that the game's over on turn 8, anyways. I'm gonna give it a 3.
This happens on turn 7.
Oh yeah, it's true because of the palm reading. So, anyways,
we should learn. Wait, what's the name of the palm reading? I should learn it because I feel like we're gonna hear it. It's
C4 Gateway.
Okay. Next card, Ash Sweeper. 3 mana 3/4 Spider Tank Mech. Battlecry. Put a Sunken Sweeper on the bottom of your deck, which is a 3 mana 3/4 mech. That has Battlecry. Add 3 random mechs to your hand, so value.
Do we have any dredge cards in Mage? We have this Trench Surveyor. We can get that easily, and then we can go palm reading.
Wait, which one had Dread?
The 3/2 that you also draw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hmm.
It's a lot of value, which could be like this is definitely not an aggro deck. It's a mid range deck, right? Or a tempo deck. Or it might be like a combo deck almost with like Flamewaker type stuff.
Yeah.
Adding 3 mechs to your hand is good when you can reduce them by 1.
Yeah. But
that card, like cards that put stuff at the bottom of my deck, I like need to be amazing for me to think they're good.
It's the problem is like if you're up against a aggressive deck, playing a 3 mana card, then drawing it, and then playing it again, like it's so much time spent developing that value, you know, with suboptimal tempo plays.
This is the worst mage card I've seen so far, I think.
I'll give it a 2. So
yeah, me too.
So
I don't. I want to, but Mage look like before this. I only like looked at each card once, and I didn't really think about them. And I was like, Mage is probably okay, but whatever. But like Mage so far, I love every card for Mage.
okay.
I don't know if like that. I haven't tried to build it.
Okay,
Worse.
so this is so unfair that I see I don't know about this card, and then I see I see this garbage spell siren, and then they just print insane synergy for it, and then I look like an idiot. But
Yeah, I think
yeah,
you want to make it a 2 now.
now I'm keeping it as a 1, just out of principle. All right. So
Okay,
if
Spellfire. 2 mana, 2/3 Naga. Battlecry. If you've cast a spell while holding this, discover a spell. So 2 mana, 2/3 Battlecry, discover a spell pretty much every time. It's
that's good. I'll
it's
give
a
it a
good
3. So
yeah, it's another 3.
like I could just see myself running this in some Highlander deck that wants random crap, So just because like full Paris, I'll play. This has a condition, so it's awkward to play on 2, to be honest. But you could just coin this out and play it on
Is this,
2.
do you think just the stat line is it better than a 1 mana 1/2? Like Wand Thief was?
One Thief is combo though, but
Yeah.
but it's kind of similar.
They're both about, I mean, you can coin both.
Yeah, I mean, but One Thief is broken, so it's like I don't know.
Okay. I don't think
But
Wand Thief is broken.
yeah, you're right. I mean,
But it's top play.
striked.
This will see play because it's good. It's a 3. All right,
Yeah.
Mage was
Okay.
insane. I love Mage.
All
Okay.
right.
Off to Paladin. If you want me to keep going because you have voice, just tell me.
All right, we can do the next. I can do the next one. My voice is doing all right.
Okay.
Holy Maki roll. Oh, it's sushi. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Restore 2 health, repeatable this turn. You can do it on any of your minions. Repeatable is generally cards like this. I've seen play before. Like
Yeah.
when you really need heal, but they're never good. But they're playable. I give this a 2.
Yeah, I agree. Let's give it a 2. I don't think you want to play Reno on Paladin because they gave Paladin like a million. Actually, they gave Paladin so many better healing than this. Like there's they gave Paladin Ember Watcher, the like 5 mana 3/4/6 restore 8 health, and they gave Paladin the 2 mana restore 4 health and draw a card.
But it's also
So,
like you could have some weird spell synergy with this card. I don't know. Like I'm not counting this out.
all right. Okay, I'll give it a 2. Whatever. I don't think it's gonna see play though. Not now.
Cool, yeah. So
Okay.
Bubblebot, give your other mechs divine shield and taunt.
4 mana 4/4.
Like if I'm a mech deck, I love this card, right?
It's a 4 mana card.
Oh, that's true. Oh god, 4 mana cards do suck. It's tough. Like I'm not, how am I gonna be ahead? Like I can't coin this. Like I have to go 1 drop, 2 drop, coin this. Oh, that's a good point. 4 mana, but I guess it's kind of like Pride's Fury, but for max, but better in that way. All right, I can't. I think it's good enough. I'm gonna give it a 3. So.
Oh, I give it a 1.
Oh, okay. Wait, if you're playing a mech deck, I mean, think about the old 3 mana weapon that
Oh,
Paladin
I'm
ran.
just not
Like you
mech.
give
I'm
your
just
minions
not.
divine shield. So
I think Mech Paladin is just trash.
okay, all right, okay. Ashar and Mooncatcher, divine shield, battle cry. Put a Sunken Mooncatcher at the bottom of your deck. All right. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Okay. I'll give it a 1. I guess we're not talking about it much.
All
It's
right.
not that thing. We should say like out loud for people only listening on
Yeah.
the radio.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. Asher and Mooncatcher. My bad. Divine Shield Battlecry. Put a Sunken Mooncatcher on the bottom of your deck. The Sunken Mooncatcher is basically the same thing, but it summons a copy of it. So the second one's double. I kind of feel like it's similar to the 3 mana 4/2, but not as good initially. Better than the second one, but it has the mech synergy. So yeah, I think it's all right. So
Yeah, you need Dredge to make it work.
I don't know if you've heard about the we'll get there, the 2 mana card for Paladin. It's pretty good. So Anyways, the
Okay.
Leviathan. This one like is really cool, but it's 7 mana, so it's tough, you know.
What does
What
it
do
do?
you
I
think?
don't remember.
So, Colossal 1, Rush Divine Shield after this attacks Dredge, and then this is Rush Divine Shield after this attacks draws a card. So you tutor a card and then you draw it, basically.
I mean, if you're on 7 mana, you draw a card and then you tutor the next one probably to have more info.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and play around Mutinous. So,
True, but I mean, if you don't have mana afterwards, the correct order every time is to draw first and dredge last.
good point. I don't know. It's like 7 mana cards got to be freaking good. Like I have 2 4/5s. I mean, it is. Do have Divine Shield. I mean, compared to Claw Machine, it seems okay. Claw Machine is OP, so.
Oh yeah, Claw Machine is definitely.
Yeah.
Nobody can argue with that. Okay. I'm not convinced. Like it's a bunch of
Yeah.
it's, but it's not like. Oh, it's a counter to the Druid. Draw 3 for 7, and then you make a big taunt, and this like kills the taunt without taking damage, and you draw cards.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll have a meta that the real action starts on turn 7. I'm hoping. The turns 1 through 6 are just child's play, you know. So
yeah,
1 or
I'll give it
2
a
for
2.
me. I'll give it a 2 because I'm a coward. All right. All right. Radar detector. Scan the bottom 5 cards of your deck. Draw any mechs that found this way. Shovel into then shuffle your deck. So you get these like the dredge. It goes to the bottom, and it's like you could draw if you have like all mechs in your deck. This is drawing like 3 cards. This is a 4 in my opinion. I mean, this is. I know this is gonna go into wild, and it's gonna be a 4 there. So I'm just gonna give this a 4.
Oh, I think I missed a card on the review. Oh yeah, Asheron Mooncatcher. What did you give that one? The one that summons a 4/2 and maybe another one.
Oh, I gave it a 2. So,
Okay.
but yeah, scan the bottom 5 cards of your deck for 2 mana. Draw any mechs that found this way. Then shuffle your deck. A lot of, like if your deck is 20 mechs, this draws you 3 cards. You had some dredge. You had some put the cards at the bottom of your deck on top of it. Now you're drawing OP cards, like overstated cards. Too bad we don't have the Mage Palm reading, but still, you know.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give. I don't believe in Mage Paladin. I'm gonna give this a 1.
Are you a Paladin believer in general though?
Oh, Paladin is by far my least favorite class.
Yeah, so I'm a Paladin believer over here. So you know, it's like.
I see.
Anyways, immortalized in stone. Summoning 1, 2, 2, 4, and 4/8 elemental. And as I'm saying this, I kind of want to talk about like there's Garden's Grace. There's some big spell synergy. There's also a neutral card, so we should kind of factor that into our rating.
What's the neutral card?
The 20 mana giant that for every spell.
Oh, right.
So that's an 8/8, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of taunts.
How many stats is that? Is that a lot of stats?
That's 14 health worth of stats. So
What? Okay, so you're playing against a board-centric aggro deck. You clear the board and you do that and you won. But you need to clear the board also.
yeah.
Oh, you
Quality's
can
back in the game for 2 mana.
What is?
Quality. I don't know. Like the only reason you ever consider playing this is for the synergies, but it's still just so bad. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 1. So.
Okay. I'm glad to give Paladin cards 1s.
All right. Seafloor Savior. So I made a YouTube video on this card and got it completely wrong. So Battlecry Dredge, if it's a minion, give it this minion's attack and health. I thought like give this minion the attack and health of the minion so you could tutor around.
Oh yeah,
I get a 2 mana 10/10. I was like, this card's insane, but it's you give it the stats of the card. So
yeah, so you were memeing when you said like draw the 3 mana like divine 4/2 divine shield card with this or dredge it with this.
Yeah. So
because then you would get 2/2/2s with Divine Shield, which is not even that great for 3 mana on turn 4 or whatever.
oh yeah,
Or-
oh so but I can get two 6/4s. You know, that's kind of good for 3 mana because it gets the stats.
No, it becomes 2/2s. It doesn't like.
Wait, give it this minion's attack and health. No, it adds the stats onto it. It adds the stats onto it.
Wait,
It gives it
as the
plus 2.
stats? Oh,
Yeah, plus 2 plus 2.
I thought it
Does
becomes a 2/2.
wow,
This is like this
this is
card is
I like how we
pretty
both had
trash.
completely different interpretations of that were both incorrect.
It
So,
gets
yeah.
2/2. Is it a 2/2? It adds +2/+2. Do we have confirmation or just people think stuff?
Chat, can you confirm? Chat never lies to me, right? So doesn't say swap. Swap is the language probably for the yeah.
But no, I thought it would give them this stats without taking the stats from the other.
All right, it adds the stats. Okay, chat is confirmed. We're just gonna go with that. So
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give it a. I like this card. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay. I'll give it a 2.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was worse than it
I'm
is.
a paladin believer. Okay. Give a minion +5/+5 in divine shield. Costs 1 less for each mana you spend on holy spells this game. So this is the card. You run this, and then you play this really good card, Immortalized in Stone, on turn 7, and then on turn 8, you can get a 3 mana Garden Grace. Seems pretty good, right?
Yeah, or you've played 3 mana Words of Spell in the first 6 turns, and you can play that for free on some of your taunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that card's insane.
Wait, you think this card's insane?
Yeah.
Um,
It's like you've spent 10 mana on spells every game with every deck. Like this is just gonna be 0 mana +10/+10 Divine Shield. It's good for like combos, like Mr. Smite, everything. I think this card's another 4.
Only holy spells. I don't know. I'm not a believer. I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm not the coward. Cowards play. I'm not giving it a 1. I don't know. I don't believe. It's
Okay. I guess we disagree a lot on Paladin. We've
yeah.
been doing a bunch of other classes, but not Paladin.
Yeah, but I'm Paladin. I've got a #1 legend with Paladin in multiple decks, so I am the Paladin master. So obviously, my opinion holds more weight for chat, right?
Yeah, I think I've done it with Libram Paladin when it was OP when Trog got released, and that's it. And
Okay.
it wasn't like a whole run. It was like I was already rank 1 and I took it back with it.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Katari Lightblade. After you cast a holy spell on this minion, cast it again on another friendly minion. Is this good? This is good with
You remember your
Wait,
Genie
Hand of Adal rotates?
Well, you have a 0 mana give +5/+5 and Divine Shield now.
Oh. Okay, so on turn 8, we can do this. We can play this and get some Divine Shield stuff.
Oh, I think the deck is like a control deck with Equality, Consecrate, and like there's like the 2 mana spell that heal for 4, draw a card. You play just mana on spells every turn, and then maybe the 7 mana spell is good in that deck, and then you like this 10 mana spell is like the Shirvala of the deck, and you just like maybe OTK with that. I don't know if Katori is good in that, but maybe.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
I give it a 3.
All right, Shimmering Sunfish. If you're holding a holy spell, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. I'm gonna give this a 1.
3 mana 2/5 Battlecry. If you're holding a holy spell, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. Yeah. If there was no like condition, it would still be a 1.
2 mana 2/5 Taunt with no condition. Yeah.
I mean, there's basically no condition.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's go.
So you turn to say the card.
Say these. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Priest. 0 mana Illuminate Dredge. If it's a spell, reduces cost by 3. Interesting. So 0 mana. 0 mana do nothing for now, but next turn you draw a spell that is reduced by 3.
Man, this would
Where's
be really good in the Paladin, so we could get our 7-mana card down to 4 mana, you know?
yeah.
So,
I mean, this card has to be like pretty okay.
trying to think of what spells really like this card.
Yeah, it's hard to rally rotates, palm reading rotates, right? Horn of Rathion.
Okay.
Soul Mirror
Um,
rotates.
use this on the Whirlpool. I don't know. It's
I
I
guess
mean, that's
there
I
might be.
think that's part of the idea. Is priest is yeah.
Oh, Switcheroo is a new card. Whirlpool is a new card. There's a lot.
Yeah, but it
Of,
also, I mean, so it's a yeah, like the people were saying. I think I heard some other J. Alexander. That it's like a delayed preparation.
yeah, unnerved.
Oh, Lyra. It's a Lyra synergy. Oh wow! Imagine when you play this like
Oh,
with
it's Lyra.
Lyra's.
Yeah,
Yeah, 0-mana cards are broken, right? I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. I'll
Okay,
give that.
I'm gonna instinctively give this a 4. So
Oh, yeah. Okay. I give it a 3.
this is so I can have the hot takes later, you know. So
Okay.
be like,
All right. Next
then
card.
I'd be like, I warned the community about this card. If only the devs would listen to me, you know. So that's the idea.
Okay. Next one. Queen's Guard 2 and a 2/3. Battle Cry gain +1/+1 for each spell you've cast this turn. So Radiant Elemental is in standard, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this might impact how good this card is. And two
So here's the
mana card.
problem: like you have all these minions that have really good synergy with having spells, but then if you have all these minions, then you can't have spells. So it's like it's awkward, you know?
Yeah, and like Edwin was +2/+2. This is +1/+1, and it's only spells. It's a Naga card. I kind of just don't see it, honestly. Like I think you're gonna like unless your spells gain you value, you're gonna play your entire hand. Your payoff is gonna be a 6/7. It's gonna get cleared, and you're like, oh, I have nothing
No
because
taunt.
yeah,
All right, let's give it a. I'm gonna give it a 1.
it
I'm
might be a
going with
payoff like a Lyra turn, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this is the one also.
all right. Whispers of the Deep. Silence a friendly minion, deal damage equal to its attack, randomly split amongst all enemy minions.
Um, that's a card, huh?
Is there something less than 1? Wait,
Oh, you think
4.
you
4.
think
How is this possibly good?
Oh wait, oh, there's a new card also. There's a minion in Priest. There's a 1 mana. Oh, it's not in Priest.
Oh, here's what I do, chat. Actually, you run the frickin' we haven't gotten to this card. The Helmet Hermit. We play this on 1, and then we silence it, and then we win the game.
Yeah, I mean that's the plan with that card, right?
Okay, I'll
That's
give
why
it this.
I don't
All
want
right,
to do the 1.
I'll
Like
give this a
you,
2 because it's kind of cool then. Okay, because so silence priest
I
could be a
mean,
thing.
you can play a Naga, like a 0 mana Naga, the giant, the 8/8 for 20 mana, and you
Oh,
play that on it, and you just randomly
okay.
1 mana deal 8. Like it's just good, right?
Oh, that's like Shadow Word. Like remember the 4-mana card? But no, but it doesn't deal to all. It's 8 damage, but that can clear a board. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a 2.
I'll give it a 3.
Okay. All right, Ashar and
No,
Ritual.
it's my turn to read.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
No worries. Asharon Ritual. I don't know how to pronounce that word. 4 mana, silence a minion and summon a copy of it. Put a Sunken Ritual on the bottom of your deck. And a Sunken Ritual would be silence a minion and summon 2 copies of it.
Does anyone know if I like silence like a Death Rattle minion, do you get the silenced copy or the unsilenced copy?
It would be silenced copy.
Okay. Makes this card much worse.
Yeah. I think it's mostly for your own minions, but I guess not necessarily. There was a card like that was the same card, but only for your own minions in Priest before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's in Silence Priest. I don't know if Silence Priest has enough synergy.
Oh,
No.
this is so you can so you can silence your own is there more silence free synergy like crappy
There's
minions
Humongous,
that
There's Humongous Razor Leaf and the Sunken whatever card you said earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my my lifestyle that 4 mana cards have to be OP. So I'm gonna give this a 1. So
Yeah, this one is math for me.
so we should add for anyone listening the Sunken Ritual once again, silence a minion and summon 2 copies of it. So
Yeah, it's
huge
some
payoff,
2
right?
copies instead of 1.
Yeah.
You can dredge into it for 0 mana, and it's gonna cost 1.
I guess that's only moderately bad.
So actually, the payoff with the 0 mana dredge is like kind of insane.
Yeah, that is kind of true.
Like summoning 2 copies of a minion, like an enemy minion maybe with rush, or I don't know. Oh, but it doesn't have rush. It's just stats.
Yeah,
This
it
can
can't
only
have rush.
always silence. It's only stats always. Give it a 2.
Coward, so yeah.
Are you still on 2? Or
No, I give that card a 1. So the
oh,
Ashar and Ritual. So all right.
all right. Next one, Whirlpool, 9 mana. Destroy all minions and all copies of them wherever they are. So this is flick on everything that's on board. I like it. I think it's good.
It's hard for me. I guess we have the prep, but it's just hard for me to imagine the world of 9 mana board clears. But stuff like this has seen play. There can be uses. So it's hard for me to like these things see play, you know. So there's no way this is a 1, but
Yeah, I think it's a 3. I'm a believer.
I'm gonna give it a 2. So
Okay. Oh, the next card I think might change the review of some of the cards that we've seen in the past that we've rated already. So 0 mana 1/1 Priestess Valish. Battlecry, refresh an empty mana crystal for each spell we've cast this turn.
so
This is
yeah, this is the card everyone talks about.
for like the Insane Lyra turn, and then you play that, you get all your mana back, and then you can play like the 2 mana, like gain +1/+1 for each spell you've played. I guess you can play some more spells and then play those. Can you get a copy of this and play it again? You can Brewmaster this. I mean, it's not
So
happening.
you have to have like a Lyra, a Brewmaster, a Radiant Elemental, this, and a bunch of cheap spells to play.
Yeah.
And what am I doing for the first 6 turns while I wait for my hand to get bigger?
You draw cards, clear boards, priest stuff. Priest has insane card draw now.
Okay.
So card draw is good to set up for Lyra turns. And there's like dragons. There's Northshire Cleric, Pyromancer.
So here's why I can't give this a 1 is because
Wait, it's a 4. I give it a 4.
I don't know. It's because I was like, it's objectively better than Murloc Tiny Fit, and that sees play. So, all right, I'll give it a 3. All right, I'm not quite.
This is like all the mana you're getting back with this.
Yeah. Well, value though. So
it's 0 mana, like Gloom or like Flume, Druid, Gloom, Bloom, cost 1 mana, and when something dies, it gives you a mana or something.
Hour-long apology video. I'm gonna have to make Sergeant T-Rex.
Like this is just 0 mana. It's not 1 mana. Fluke.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna upgrade my thing to a 4. You convinced me. So, all right, just so I can. I'll just be like everybody else who was a believer and then it never sees play. All right.
Nah, this one sees play because Priest has insane core set. So Priest sees play, and that card is good.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
It's a Naga. Naga has synergy with stuff as also.
You cast 3 spells while holding this. Draw 3 cards. I think this is a 4. Draw 3. Body. It's like multicaster. You have to have it in your hand, which is annoying, but draw 3 is insane.
Yeah. There's Northshire Cleric now with my Wild Power Menser, and there's like 1 mana, restore 3 health to all characters.
Oh yeah.
So we don't need that much card draw.
Those are like. This is more easy to use. It's like how you set up the OP combo turn.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. You need to cast 3 spells while it's in your hand.
Well, remember, we're turns 1 through 4, we're clearing their board. Then we play this on 3, and then we go Lyra, Radiance Elemental,
Yeah.
and a bunch of 1 mana spells, and the 0 mana person win the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just not sure if that is like better than Northshire to draw, or maybe you draw both. You run both. I mean, you definitely run Northshire. There's no way you don't run Northshire. So
I'm gonna
is
give
this?
this a 4. So
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Blackwater Behemoth. I love the flavor in this card, but at the end of your turn, force a random enemy minion to attack the Blackwater Behemoth with the lure. Was this? Oh, this is yours. Sorry, I already shut up.
Oh yeah, yeah. So 8 mana, 8/10 with Lifesteal, and it summons a 1/4 that basically forces an enemy minion to attack it at the end of your turn. So you gain 8 health if your opponent has at least a minion. You restore 8 health and you play an 8/10 and a 1/4. Oh, it's worse than it's almost definitely worse than Light Rag. You know, because the Light Rag is
Oh
an
yeah,
8/8, doesn't take damage to be an 8/8.
but this
Like,
kills a minion in theory. So
oh, I guess. But it has a condition that enemy has to have minions on board.
yeah, well, if your enemy doesn't have minions on board, they're probably not killing you, right?
Yeah.
I
Is
mean,
that
we're gonna talk about this, and then I'm gonna say it's a 1. So, but it's just
okay?
like
Yeah, it's a 1.
I'm not like, yeah, you know, it's not.
I'm
I,
gonna give it a 2.
I,
Because light.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
You're giving a 2 to the Blackwater?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh wait, Murozon's in the game. Okay, no, I give it a 1.
Okay.
I'll never play that over Murozon. Oh, Switcheroo, next card. 3 mana, draw 2 minions and swap their stats. So you can play the 0 mana thing. It's just a 1/1. Like, play a bunch of Wisps in your deck, and then you play a bunch of Giants in your deck. Like, Giant 12/12 and stuff. And you play, and that's the only, like, one trick your deck is doing. You play that on 3, and then you play a 0 mana 12/12 on 3.
But 3 mana draw 2 sees play and like Shroud gets played, even though the stealth isn't that important for like Garrote Rogue and stuff, you know. So I'm gonna give this a 3. I think it's good. I think it sees
That's
play.
art. Oh, the art is actually really nice. There's like a small whale.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah.
Could be a Lyra. Yeah, you draw Lyra on something. Drawing 2 minions. Drawing minions is good in a.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think you even need to put that much synergy. You just put that 0 mana 1/1 in, and occasionally you get a 0 mana 3/5, and you play it immediately. You know, so you play this, you play a 0 mana 3/5, you get some mana. You just do a big tempo play. Like, it doesn't have to be that crazy. You know?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying that someone's gonna try that deck, and it's gonna be frustrating when you face the turn 3 12/12 and you lose. But it's not.
Yeah. Nah. Actually, just us talking about it, I'm upgrading it to a 4. You know?
Oh damn.
So, yeah.
You give more force than I do. I want to give force to cards that break the game. I guess
3 mana draw 2 12/12s do break the game. So.
you can only play 1 12/12, and then you have a like.
You don't
10
need it consistently. You just need it like occasionally for the high roll, for the the occasional high roll.
I guess.
All right.
True. Like you play the giant in your deck, so you like get something for an 8/8, and the giant sucks. Whatever. Okay, a Serpent Wig. 1 mana, give a minion +1/+1. If you play a Naga while holding this, add a Serpent Wig to your hand. So it's a terrible card that has synergy with like playing a bunch of spells, though. But it's so bad. It's like so much worse. Oh, there's
you have
to
play the Naga first, you know.
Yeah, and then you play that, and then you have to play another Naga to get another one when you play the next one.
I saw people like I think people just like the artwork of this card, right? But nobody actually thinks like people seem to like this on Twitter, but I never understood why. Chat, do you guys like this card, or I feel it's bait, you know?
It's bad. It's bad.
Maybe I think maybe I give it a 2 just because 1 mana cards with Radiant Elemental and Lyra.
Okay.
So I'll give it a 2.
Cool. I gave it a 1.
Okay.
Not convinced. All right.